Most people building a barndominium in 2026 are leaving an average of $40,000 to $80,000 sitting on the table. Not because they made bad choices, because nobody told them about one specific design feature that turns their property into something that pays for itself. We are talking about the breezeway-connected guest suite, and by the end of this video, I am going to show you exactly how this design works, what it really costs, who it is perfect for, and the one mistake almost every first-time builder makes when they try to add one. And trust me, you want to stick around for that part, because it is the difference between a guest suite that adds value and one that drains your budget and causes you headaches for years. If you are new here, this channel covers the honest side of alternative housing. No fluff, no unrealistic numbers, just real information that helps you make smart building decisions. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a video like this one. We are covering real costs, real layouts, and one design secret that most builders never tell their clients. Stay with me. What is a breezeway-connected barndominium with guest suite? Let us start from the beginning. A breezeway is a covered passage, typically 10 to 24 feet wide, that connects two separate structures or sections of a property under a shared or extended roofline. In barndominium design, the breezeway has become one of the most requested features in 2026, and for good reason. The concept actually has deep roots. The Dogtrot house, which dates back to 19th century America, used this exact idea. Two living areas, separated by an open breezeway, under one continuous roof. It promoted airflow in hot climates, created natural separation between spaces, and gave the property a more custom, intentional feel. Modern builders have taken that same concept and supercharged it for 2026 living. A breezeway-connected barndominium with guest suite means your main barndominium home on one side, a connected covered breezeway passage in the middle, and a fully independent guest suite on the other side, all under a cohesive design. The guest suite is not a converted garage. It is not a finished storage room. Done correctly, it is a fully functional independent living space, complete with bedroom, bathroom, kitchenette, and its own entrance. What makes this design so powerful is the separation. Your main living space maintains its privacy and comfort. Your guests, family members, or renters have their own private space with their own entrance. But you are all connected through the breezeway, which functions as an outdoor living corridor. Many homeowners add ceiling fans, lighting, outdoor furniture, and even a grill station in the breezeway itself, turning it into one of the most used spaces on the entire property. And here is something most people do not realize. The breezeway also improves the curb appeal dramatically. Instead of one large rectangular metal building sitting on a property, you get a compound look. It reads as a custom, thoughtfully designed estate, rather than a standard barn conversion. Now here is where it gets interesting. The breezeway width you choose changes everything about your total build cost and property value. We will break down exactly which widths make sense for which budgets coming up next. The real cost breakdown. Let us talk real numbers, because in 2026, the cost landscape has shifted, and you need honest figures to plan properly. Steel kit packages for a prefab barndominium currently run $20 to $35 per square foot for materials only. Full turnkey contractor builds, meaning someone else handles everything from foundation to final finish, are landing between $120 and $200 per square foot for mid-range finishes, and $225 to $350 per square foot for premium custom builds. Now let us build out a real example. A popular layout for 2026 is a 40 by 60 main barndominium home connected by a 14 by 24 covered breezeway to a 20 by 30 guest suite. Here is what that actually costs. Main barndominium home at 2,400 square feet. Shell kit runs $48,000 to $84,000. Full interior finish at mid-range runs $120 to $175 per square foot. Total for the main home lands at $288,000 to $420,000 depending on finish level and region. Breezeway at 14 by 24, which is 336 square feet. This is essentially a covered outdoor structure. Concrete, roofing, posts, ceiling fans, lighting, and trim. Expect $18,000 to $35,000, depending on whether you add screens, outdoor kitchen elements, or upgraded ceiling treatments. Guest suite at 20 by 30, which is 600 square feet, a fully finished guest suite with bedroom, bathroom, kitchenette, and private entrance, runs $90,000 to $160,000 turnkey. This includes plumbing, electrical, HVAC, insulation, and quality interior finishes. If you plan to use it as a short-term rental or in-law suite, invest in the mid to upper end of that range. Total project estimate for the full compound, $396,000 to $615,000, depending on location, finish level, and site conditions. That might sound like a big number, but compare it to building two completely separate structures. A 2,400 square foot barndominium plus a detached 600 square foot guest house built independently would typically run $450,000 to $720,000 or more. The breezeway-connected design saves you $50,000 to $100,000 by sharing foundation planning, utility runs, and roofline integration. And it looks significantly better doing it. Regional cost variations matter. Texas and the Midwest remain the most affordable markets, running 15 to 25% below national averages. California, the Pacific Northwest, and coastal markets add 30 to 60% to those numbers. Keep watching, because in a few minutes, I am going to reveal the one design decision inside the guest suite that determines whether it qualifies as legal short-term rental space. Most builders skip it entirely, and it costs their clients thousands. The breezeway, more than just a walkway. The breezeway is not just a covered path. In a well-designed compound, it becomes the heartbeat of the entire property. Width matters enormously. A 10 to 12-foot breezeway feels like a wide hallway, functional but limited. A 16 to 20-foot breezeway becomes a genuine outdoor living room. You can fit a dining table, a seating area, ceiling fans, string lighting, and still have room to walk through comfortably. A 20 to 24-foot breezeway crosses the line into outdoor entertaining territory. Some homeowners install outdoor kitchens, bar setups, and even a 3-sided pool that flows off the breezeway edge. The roofline design is equally important. A simple shed roof over the breezeway works and keeps costs down. A gable or hip roof that matches the main structures creates a cohesive, high-end look that adds real appraised value. Metal roofing panels that match your main building panels are the most cost-effective and durable choice. Screening is a decision that changes the use entirely. An open breezeway works beautifully in dry climates, and for properties focused on aesthetics. A fully screened breezeway transforms the space into a 3-season outdoor room. Bug-free, usable from early spring to late fall, and a genuine second living area for the family. Connection to the mudroom is a smart design move that most builders overlook. Running the breezeway directly into a mudroom at the main home entry means you can move between home and guest suite through a functional transition space, storing boots, coats, and gear without tracking anything into either living area. You now know what the breezeway can do, but the guest suite itself is where the real decision-making lives. And there is one interior choice that separates a guest suite that appreciates in value from one that legally cannot be rented. We are getting into that right now. The guest suite, design, function, and the detail that changes everything. The guest suite in a breezeway-connected barndominium can serve several different purposes, and the design needs to reflect which one you are building for. Family and in-law use. If this suite is primarily for aging parents, adult children, or regular family visits, your priorities are accessibility, comfort, and seamless connection to the main house. Wide doorways at 36 inches minimum, a step-free entrance, a full bathroom with walk-in shower, and a comfortable bedroom are the essentials. A small kitchenette, not necessarily a full kitchen, gives family members independence without requiring them to always eat with the main household. Short-term rental, via Airbnb or Vrbo. This is where the design changes significantly. For a space to legally operate as a short-term rental in most jurisdictions, it needs a fully equipped kitchen with a range or cooktop, refrigerator, and sink. It needs a separate entrance with its own lockable door, which the breezeway naturally provides. It needs its own dedicated HVAC system, not shared with the main house. And critically, it needs to be on its own electrical subpanel, so utilities can be billed or metered separately if required by your local jurisdiction. That last point is the one most builders skip, and it is the one that comes back to bite owners when they apply for a short-term rental permit. Budget an additional $3,500 to $7,500 for a properly installed subpanel and separate utility provisions within the guest suite. It is worth every dollar. Long-term rental. If you are renting to a long-term tenant, fair housing standards apply in most states. The space needs to meet minimum habitability standards, which typically include adequate heating and cooling, a full bathroom, a kitchen with full appliances, and a separate entrance. The breezeway connection works perfectly here because tenants maintain their privacy while the shared exterior path keeps maintenance coordination simple for the owner. Multi-generational living. This is the fastest growing use case in 2026. With housing costs pushing multiple generations back toward shared property ownership, the breezeway guest suite functions as a genuine second household. Parents or adult children have complete independence, their own front door, their own kitchen, their own living space. But the breezeway creates easy daily connection without forcing anyone to live on top of each other. Popular guest suite sizes and layouts for 2026. The 400 square foot studio suite, one-room bedroom plus sitting area, full bath and kitchenette, best for Airbnb, caretaker units, or single-occupant family use. Cost runs $60,000 to $95,000 turnkey. The 600 square foot one-bedroom suite, separate bedroom, living area, full bath, and full kitchen. The sweet spot for most builds. Works for family, long-term tenants, and premium short-term rental. Cost runs $90,000 to $160,000 turnkey. The 900 square foot two-bedroom suite, separate bedrooms, full living area, two baths, and full kitchen. Ideal for family compounds, higher income short-term rental markets, or in-law use with a couple and grandchildren. Cost runs $135,000 to $220,000 turnkey. Here is something that might shift how you think about the entire project. Most people plan the guest suite as a bonus add-on. The builders who get the most value out of this design actually plan the guest suite first. We will explain why right after the pros and cons section. The honest pros and cons. The advantages of this design are significant and real. Property value increases meaningfully with a legal accessory dwelling unit on site. In most markets, a properly permitted guest suite adds $60,000 to $150,000 in appraised value, often more than its construction cost. The breezeway itself improves curb appeal and gives the property a custom compound aesthetic that stands out in any market. Rental income potential provides genuine financial relief. A well-designed 600 square foot guest suite in a rural or semi-rural setting can generate $800 to $2,500 per month in long-term rental income, or $75 to $250 per night as a short-term rental, depending on location and amenities. Multi-generational flexibility means the space evolves with your life. In-law suite today, rental income tomorrow, returning adult child next year. The challenges are also real and worth hearing. Permitting for accessory dwelling units varies wildly by county and municipality. Some rural counties welcome them. Some restrict them heavily. You need to verify your local zoning before designing anything. Utility costs increase. You are running separate HVAC, plumbing, and electrical to a second structure. Expect $200 to $450 per month in additional utility costs, depending on occupancy. Privacy management for rental use requires thinking about noise, sightlines, parking separation, and trash management from day one of the design. And financing a non-traditional multi-structure compound can be more complex than a standard single-family build. Work with lenders who have specific Barndominium experience. I mentioned earlier that the smartest builders plan the guest suite first. Here is exactly what I mean by that. Smart build strategy, plan the suite first here, is the counterintuitive truth that experienced Barndominium builders have figured out. If you plan the guest suite as an afterthought, you squeeze it into whatever budget is left after the main house consumes most of your resources. The result is a guest suite that is too small, underfinished, or missing the utilities it needs to function legally as a rental. If you plan the guest suite first, you lock in the size, the layout, the utility provisions, and the permit requirements before a single dollar goes toward the main house. You design both structures around the breezeway as the centerpiece rather than a connector. Your main home gets designed in relationship to the guest suite rather than the other way around. This produces a more balanced compound, a more functional breezeway, and a guest suite that is genuinely built to generate value rather than just accommodate overflow guests. The builders who get this right are also the ones who separate their permits early, getting the guest suite permitted as an accessory dwelling unit from the beginning rather than trying to convert it later, saves months of headaches and thousands in retroactive upgrades. A custom prefab breezeway-connected barndominium with guest suite is one of the most versatile, value-generating property designs available in 2026. It gives you privacy and connection in the same footprint. It turns a single-family build into a compound with genuine income potential. It accommodates aging parents, visiting family, long-term tenants, or Airbnb guests with the same structure. And it does all of this while producing one of the most visually compelling property designs in the alternative housing space. The breezeway is not just a covered walkway. It is the design element that makes the whole compound feel intentional. The guest suite is not just extra space. It is a financial asset built into your property from day one. Is this the right build for you? It is the right build if you have the land. You want flexibility. You value privacy for yourself and your guests. You are open to generating income from your property. Or you are planning for a family that spans generations. Do your zoning research first. Plan your guest suite with full utility independence. Choose your breezeway width based on how you actually intend to use the space, and build both structures to a finish level that reflects the long-term purpose, not just the short-term budget. If you are seriously considering this design, the next step is getting your local zoning and permitting requirements confirmed before you spend $1 on plans. What is allowed in your county will shape every decision that follows. Drop your questions in the comments below. Tell me what your guest suite plan is: family use, rental income, or something else entirely. Subscribe for more honest content on alternative housing, barndominiums, and smart building decisions in 2026. Thanks for watching.